My buddy and I chipped in on a lottery ticket together, won 5 million yuan, and that night after the drawing, he tossed me just 4 bucks. I looked at those few coins on the ground, didn't say a word, and just scooped them up into my pocket. He thought I was an idiot. He figured I'd beg him for a bigger cut, keep being his broke sidekick forever. What he didn't know? I'd secretly bought 50 tickets when I paid. Total jackpot, 250 million. 3 minutes earlier, back at that lottery stand, he'd been crouched in the corner scribbling those numbers on a torn newspaper for 3 hours straight. When it came time to pay, he said his WeChat hit its limit and had me scan the code. I even joked, if we win, we split it 50-50. He said obviously bros share the wealth. 6 red balls, 1 bonus ball, match the numbers on the TV screen exactly. Jackpot, 5 million. Turns out his idea of sharing was handing me 4 bucks out of 5 million and keeping $4,999,996 for himself. That's what he called sharing the wealth. I just smiled, walked up to the counter, and picked up those 4 coins off the floor one by one. Wu Xiong probably didn't expect me to be that chill about it. Hulang, don't get any ideas. This luck is mine, the brains are mine too. You just blow through more money anyway. Take this 4 bucks, grab yourself a soda, and consider it a lesson. Stop waiting for free money to fall from the sky. He said it like he was doing me a favor. Not only did he pocket my rightful half, he had to lecture me on top of it. I didn't even look at him again. He turned and walked out of the shop. I didn't argue, didn't make a scene. Not because I'm generous, and definitely not because I'm a pushover. It's because in the last 30 seconds before sales closed, while Wu Xiong was pushing to the front to watch the draw live, something clicked in my gut about those numbers. So I stayed at the counter and slapped down a 100 yuan bill on the glass. What he didn't know? I'd secretly bought 50 tickets when I paid. Total jackpot, 250 million. Right now that ticket was sitting quietly in my inner pocket. I could feel it brushing against me through the fabric, the weight of 250 million bucks. Then my phone buzzed. Rent's due, pay up or pack your stuff and get out. Wu Xiong and I shared a rundown apartment under 40 square meters, splitting $800 a month in rent. I turned around, stood outside the shop, and through the grimy glass door I could see him inside, surrounded by onlookers and jealous eyes. He thought he'd rewritten his destiny, thought he'd leveled up in life. I laughed to myself. Wu Xiong, you think I'm stupid? You think I'd fight you, drag this into court over a few hundred grand after taxes? Go ahead, spend that 5 million. Once it's gone, you'll finally get what worlds apart really means. I didn't go back to that cramped apartment. I was scared that if I saw his smug face, I wouldn't be able to hold back my laughter. I booked a cheap hotel room, a basic double for about 100 bucks. That night, lying on the stiff mattress staring at the ceiling, the tickets in my pocket felt like a burning brand against my chest. I didn't bother checking the after-tax payout. I already knew the numbers cold. 20% tax on lottery winnings, so out of 250 million, I'd walk away with a clean 200 million. That's more money than an average person could ever earn working their whole life. Early the next morning, I threw on a mask and a cap, grabbed a cab straight to the train station. Since the payout blew past the local lottery office's limit, I had to head to the provincial center instead. The whole ride there, my phone kept buzzing nonstop, all messages from Wu Xiong. Don't be so stingy. I already gave you 4 bucks and you're still not satisfied? Oh, and forget the old apartment. I'm not renting it anymore. Toss my junk for me, would you? I'm rich now, done living in that dump. Every message screamed instant rich's arrogance, dripping with that need to rub it in my face. I looked at the screen, didn't reply, just muted him. 2 hours later, I was standing in front of the provincial lottery center. They led me into this nicely decorated meeting room. The staff member was a guy with gold-rimmed glasses, treating me with a respect that honestly felt kind of unsettling. Mr. Ho, could you show us your winning ticket and ID, please? I carefully pulled the ticket out from my inner pocket and handed it over. He took it with both hands, ran it through the scanner. The machine beeped clean. A long string of numbers popped up on the screen. Mr. Hu, all 50 tickets hit the jackpot. Total prize, 250 million. After tax, that's 200 million cash. Can we get started on the paperwork? My calm reaction seemed to shock him even more. He'd probably seen plenty of winners break down crying, some even fainting from excitement. But he'd never seen anyone stare down 200 million without so much as blinking. Of course, please give us a moment. The process usually takes 2 to 3 hours. While I waited, I checked my phone. My feed was flooded with Wu Xiong's posts. First one, a photo of a check blurred out with heavy censoring, captioned, "Fortune favors the bold. My time has finally come." Second post, a photo of him slamming his resignation letter on his boss's desk, captioned, "No more clocking in, no more overtime. I'll never have to answer to anyone again." Third post, a sneaky photo of me squatting on the apartment balcony eating instant noodles, looking pretty pathetic from behind. Caption, "Some people are just born poor. Arguing over 4 bucks deserves to eat noodles forever." He didn't block anyone from seeing it. Watching him post that just to make himself look good in front of everyone, I couldn't help but laugh out loud. Mr. Hu, what's so funny? Nothing, just watching a clown perform. I took the pen and signed my name carefully on the thick prize claim agreement. 10 minutes later, my phone buzzed. I stared at that long string of zeros in my bank balance, quietly slipped the phone back in my pocket. The sunlight outside was blinding. My new life had officially begun. After leaving the lottery center, I didn't go back to that same old city. I checked into a presidential suite at an intercontinental hotel in the heart of the province's busiest business district, $8,800 a night, and I didn't hesitate for a second swiping my card. I took a hot shower, threw on a custom suit I picked up from the luxury store downstairs. Standing at the huge floor-to-ceiling window, looking down at the city traffic below, I felt this rush of total control. This is what real money feels like. For the next week, I didn't rush to get back at Wuxiang, because I knew the best way to deal with a shallow overnight rich guy like him was to let him blow himself up first, then knock him down at the peak. I started posting high-paying job listings through headhunters. My suite turned into a temporary interview room. I was building the best business team money could buy, laying the groundwork for payback. Meanwhile, Wuxiang's flexing never stopped that entire week. He seemed determined to unleash years of pent-up poverty and struggle in just a few days. Every single day, my phone lit up with him bragging. Tuesday, he sent a photo of a steering wheel, gold badge, Porsche Panamera. Hulang, you seeing this? Paid it off in full, 1.8 million. This is what real leather smells like. Something you'll never get to experience. Man, if I'd known you were this pathetic, I would have thrown you a few extra hundred that day. Ha ha ha. Thursday, he sent a close-up of his wrist, a green dial Rolex Submariner, an arm with bright red nail polish wrapped around it. Green Submariner, 180K. This girl's a small-time influencer, used to not even glance my way. Now she's all over me calling me Big Brother. Haha. Money really is a beautiful thing. Too bad, this kind of luck just can't be forced. Watching all these tacky, nouveau riche flexes, I honestly found it kind of boring. After-tax winnings of 4 million, a car for 1.8 million, a watch for 180K, plus all the other reckless spending, in just a few days, he'd already burned through half his cash. He thought he'd leveled up, become one of the elite. But in the eyes of actual wealthy people, a guy like him, flashy, no substance, burning cash on impulse, is exactly the kind of easy target they love to exploit. Boss, take a look at this business acquisition proposal. Walk me through the details. Per your instructions, we've done a full asset review on the new commercial street in the city's east side. The developer's cash-strapped and looking to sell fast. If we buy it outright, the total package should run around 80 million.